Hello, friends and neighbors. I'm John Conyers, and the big book release day is 12 days away. Happy Valentine's Day to you. The book is The Liberty Tree, 100 Faces of America. And since today's story is kind of serious, I'm not going to tell a joke. Conrad Heyer lived in Delaware during the Revolutionary War period in the British colony of Delaware, not far from where Kitty Unami's ancestors first encountered English settlers. His ancestors, however, came from Germany rather than England. Most of the early German settlers in the colonies came to escape religious violence in their homeland. When the Revolutionary War broke out, Captain Jonathan Caldwell recruited Conrad and many others like him into the First Delaware Regiment of the Continental Army. They were crack troops, and they played a crucial role in the Army's narrow escape from the British in New York. By the end of 1776, Washington had called on them many times, and they had risen to the occasion. So it was that on the night of Christmas Day, 1776, Conrad and his regiment crossed the Delaware River with Washington from Pennsylvania into New Jersey. They fell upon the unsuspecting Hessian garrison holding the town of Trenton for the British, scoring a dramatic American victory at a point when patriot morale was at a low ebb. The Hessians themselves were Germans, hired as soldiers by the British king to help fight his war against the colonists. When the war ended, most of the survivors returned to Germany. Quite a few of them, though, chose to stay after the war in the new nation they had fought to oppose. Heyer survived the war and returned home to Delaware. Yet there was an irony in his returning. Having fought a war ostensibly for liberty, he lived in a jurisdiction that denied liberty to many of its residents. Delaware not only permitted slavery, it made the condition hereditary. If an enslaved person gave birth to a child in Delaware or any other slaveholding state, the child too was enslaved. The state of Delaware was south of the Mason-Dixon line, which divided the early United States between slaveholding and non-slaveholding regions. North of the line, New York began the process of formal abolition as early as 1799. Many of the other so-called free states followed suit, though slavery remained legal in some until final abolition in 1865. When the states of the south of the line joined the Confederacy during the secession crisis of 1861, after Abraham Lincoln's first election as president, they feared the anti-slavery platform of that era's Republican Party and the future of their economic model were coming to an end. Delaware, though, remained in the Union. A civil war between northern and southern states raged from 1861 to 1865. The Union Army liberated enslaved persons in the territories it reconquered from the states in rebellion, beginning in 1863, following Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation. Slaveholding in Delaware did not end until the 13th Amendment to the United States Constitution came into effect in 1865 after the war ended. Conrad Heyer spent his long life enjoying his personal liberty, no doubt aware of those denied it among his neighbors. The contradiction between liberty and slavery cut to the heart of the American story from its earliest days. The book is The Liberty Tree, and the information is in the link below. Thank you.